Good morning, good morning. I'll just wait to see whether it's going to work. As you can, there we go. It says I'm live. All right, as you can see, I'm not at home. I'm still in Hobart. So if you are in Hobart and you would like to come and have a Bridget's Astrology breakfast, please come and join us. We're going to be at Sisterhood in Sandy Bay. So as soon as I finish this, I'm going to be heading off there. So around 9 o'clock. And we'll be there for a little bit if you want to come and say g'day. All right. So this week, guys, is honestly huge. It is one of the most transformative weeks of the year. And there are just so many things going on. And that big Scorpio new moon on Thursday is just huge. It's got the Scorpio new moon. It's got the Mercury Cazimi. All of them are at 28 degrees of Scorpio. I'll have to have a look at the Sabian symbol for that because I'm sure it's going to be amazing. And then we've also got the Sun Uranus line up as well. There's this big grand kite in the sky, which well, I mean, look, let's go back to today, just today. So there is a massive grand water trine in the air. So this is where the sun is trine Jupiter, which is trine Saturn. So those three are all in harmonious angles to each other, really helping us to get clearer on the plan. And I know I say all the time, I'm like, it's time to change, it's time to change. Let me see if I've got anyone here. Good morning, Helen. Good morning, Sean. Obviously, it's not working properly, but I'll just keep checking. So, yeah, this is Scorpio season. We are almost at the end, and I'm sure it's been quite transformative for everybody. We've had to go deep into those feels. Like it's time to take a pause. All right, and that's pretty much the words for the moment. Is stop. Just stop for a moment. Just stop. All right. And I mean, really stop. Take a moment to pay attention to exactly where you are in life. All right. Are you happy? Are you satisfied? Are you bored? And I bet that one got you because I know when I wrote it, I was like, oh my God, yes. I've got a wonderful life and things are working wonderfully. I have so much gratitude, but I'm fucking bored, you know? So I bet the last one got you. New dreams and plans need to be drawn up. Think of it as planning of that overseas adventure next September. All right. So these are more long-term goals. This is where you stop driving. All right. We're just driving through life and you get the map out and you have a look at where you want to end up. All right. So it's again, these are gradual transformations, but it takes deliberate cognitive awareness of where you're at now so that so we are going to go to Greece next September with Ben and Daniel and Brooke and Emily, and we're so excited, but we're planning now. So because next September the flights will be more expensive and it'll be stressful because it's a rush. And if we give ourselves this amount of time, like 10 months, like you're not flying down the freeway, hopefully getting to the airport with minutes to spare. You have a plan that is very long range. And again, I'm not telling you to do dramatic things now, but with this Scorpio moon, it's time to sit in that quiet, dark place. All right, the Mercury Cazimi is also there. So if you do take the time to stop, Mercury, when it meets the heart of the sun in its inferior conjunction, is going to be so much more resonant for you, or it's just you're taking a minute to block out all of the noise. So this is why this Scorpio new moon is so beautiful, because it is literally the deepest, darkest place that we can reside. So, and as a Scorpio, I just love it so much. All right, so where are you now in relation to the goal? So start acting now and plan accordingly. All right, and like I was saying, this is one of the most transformative weeks of the year. So this grand water trine today, like I said, at 4 p.m., the sun is trine Jupiter, and then at 7:30 p.m., the sun is trine Saturn. All right, so Saturn and Jupiter together are making it easy for us to do these plans because we're thinking and we have wisdom and we have gnosis and we have knowledge. And because we've been trying to figure out all of those subconscious limitations that we've been dealing with while Saturn has been in Pisces, and now Jupiter is retrograding Cancer, we can see all the things from back there that are stopping us, all right? Whether it's family of origin or, early childhood experiences or, somebody else's belief system that we've taken on as our own. We're able to move through these things quite easily. No blame, no shame, just awareness. So it's a really nice, quiet, gentle. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm sure that there's people out there that are, maybe having a little bit more of an extreme moment of it. But overall, it's the quiet intensity that makes the most difference. So now, as far as the moon goes today, not really anything major. We've got the moon in Libra, square Jupiter in Cancer. All right, so again, weigh things up well. Just again with that Jupiter in Cancer, have a look at your habits and behaviors. Say no. Like if you're not feeling the love, just say no. I'm sorry. Let's take a rain check. All right, it's much better for you to be authentic with how you're feeling in this moment than to go somewhere and not want to be there. All right, so Moon square Jupiter, just say no. All right. And there is also the moon opposing Chiron at 8 p.m. So that could also be the indicator of, I'm just not feeling it. So I mean, look, there's a lots of goobies in the air. Um, there is, oh my God, new shiny thing on Bridget's plate is geomagnetic and solar space weather and how it affects us on Earth. Oh, can't wait to dig into that one. Like all of these solar flares that we've been having and the effects on Earth. Oh my God, mind blowing. So amazing. So, the sunspot activity is quite high at the moment. Today, I just went and had a look today. There's only a mild effect of the solar radiation hitting Earth. So we won't be getting any aurora. But yeah, anyway, that's again, that's a big train of thought that I can't wait to get into. And then after 6 o'clock, the moon is in conjunct Saturn. All right, so there's another one that says adjustment needs to be made. If you need to take a rain check on things, then just do it. I should check who's here. Blip, blip. Good morning, Louise. Good morning, Sally. So excited to see you very, very soon. So that's pretty much it, guys. All the rest of it is, Mercury is opposing Uranus, trine Neptune, sextile Pluto. Now, I remember ages ago, because those big outer planets are all in direct contact with each other at that 29th 1 degree of a sign, anytime a planet hits one, then it's going to generally hit all of them. All right, so I did say that this is a very transformative week. We can see that with that opposition, the Mercury cazimi and Uranus opposition, that we're getting into. Okay, so because Uranus has moved back into Taurus, it's more of a sensory, how am I feeling? All right, so there's comfort, security, habits. All right, so we might have thought we were going to move down a new path with that mindset shift that Uranus in Gemini gave us, but we might have slowly fallen back into old habits. And this is just so, again, we can get those last drops out of the can and clear a lot of things out of the way while Uranus is finishing its transit of Taurus. So again, Mercury, very, cognitively, we're like processing, processing, processing. So that's amazing. Now Venus is trying the North Node now. So remember, like Venus is in Scorpio now. So is she? Is she actually in Scorpio? I'm thinking yes, she is. Hang on. Oh, let me just double check that. Of course she is. She's at 12 degrees. She's conjunct my Mars today. So, allowing the universe to guide you through those deep, intense feels. All right. So just take a moment to really stop. Pull the car over. Don't just drive radically through life. Stop. take a breath, grab your map, have a look at some long-term forecasts, and really, really just sort of, if you're not feeling the love for something, don't do it. Just don't do it. All right, so the moon doesn't move into Scorpio until 8:45 a.m. tomorrow morning. All right, Scorpio moon, gotta love it. So so yeah, it's time to just like I said, the new moon on Thursday is extraordinary. Mercury moves into Scorpio on Wednesday. Tomorrow we've got Moon square Pluto. These last couple of days of the Sun in Scorpio, and then on Saturday the Sun moves into Sagittarius. So we're going, as far as the biorhythm goes, we're sort of here. We're on that upward sort of thing. But again, there's still planets in Scorpio after the Sun moves into Sagittarius. So still a very processing type of week. So I love all of that. So yes, so if you are in Tassie, in Hobart, and you would like to come and have a coffee or brekkie with us, please come to Sisterhood at Sandy Bay. If not, ladies, I will see you guys tomorrow. So thank you so much, mwah, and take it easy.